everybody, this is Sister SaraBrown with another episode of I Heart Street Art, and I have come across some very cool graffiti. We were walking down the street the other night with a good friend of mine who's super into graffiti. He's been telling me a lot about how to decipher and read, people's tags. I'm still not very good at it, but the way he was showing it to me is very cool and true. It's like a puzzle, word games, of trying to figure out what the letters are and if it's incorporated into a larger piece, where the letters end and start of the person's, street tag name, if they're in a crew, if they're solo. So it was very cool to be introduced to graffiti, which is where the street art movement all started in the late 70s and early 80s. So this is an example of some of the most beautiful work either he or I have seen, and we're over here in Williamsburg/Greenpoint, and let's check it out. Okay, cool. So get this kind of cool shot here on the corner, and as you can see, it's down there and then over there. I just think this is just amazing all the way. Here, why don't we go over here first? God, isn't that just beautiful? That purple bam bam color, love it. We'll get back to that in a moment. But over here, okay, so this is Fly ID, is you can see in the black down there, but it could be something else altogether. We were thinking that it was slack, was what this one was saying the other night. So I'm just gonna point out a couple of these. S-L-A-C-K, that's what we were thinking. What about you, my trusty viewers? What do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds to figure it out. Then we go down here, and here's just this cool dude. I mean, look at these hands. These hands on this character is so good. And that on his hat says NY, which stands for New York. Figured that all by myself. And then C on his shirt, New York City. I think so, maybe. Or maybe it stands for QSC, that the finger is pointing to right there. Wouldn't be surprised, man. There's all kinds of cool riddles and stuff. But anyways, back to the hands. This is just a very cool, stylized, old school way of spraying, and this person did a magnificent job. And here's another beautiful color splash. God, more color, bam bam. This whole thing is really, that's what just attracted me to these pieces to begin with. The color just sings off the wall, and the brick just has a great texture behind there, and I really dig it. So we're gonna go on over to the other side, break on through to the other side. Now this is some amazing work, I think. This purple, green, like this acid makeout. I love it so hard. I'm gonna get more into kind of the painterly style that attracted to me on this side of the wall. Look at how these buildings, they just fade into the brick. That's some really sophisticated use of spray paint. It is hard to control spray paint. I've tried, and I have to say I have a lot to learn. You could even say I'm not very good at it. But look at how beautiful and subtle that is, that fade, and then the brick comes out more underneath. Just really a beautiful touch. I really like that a lot. Give it just a couple of seconds of contemplation time. And then we got over here, these guys are the funfactory.org, and they are super fun. Who let the dogs out? Woo woo. Get a graffiti graph bullies is what we got going on here. And these dogs being all badass. So you can see they got like little, almost like superhero outfits on. But it's just their natural coats. But look at, don't mess with this doggy. He'll bite your face off. And then there's his crew. But I love this belt buckle, that ching sparkle, so good. It's just there's some real mastery I think in this painting. You know, yeah, it's super duper street, and you know, all the kids raving about it, but this is some real solid artistic visual talent that is being expressed in this manner, and I'm impressed. I mean, it's like everything. You want to have a really solid foundation, and then you can just rip it, trip it, shred it, do whatever you want, but you get that initial education coupled along with your unique dreams and vision of existence, and you've got some really tight-ass work. Again, this skyline's got that real cool fade going on. And this acid green, woo! Slammy, jammy, in Miami. Oh yes, it's true. So I'm just gonna do a pan down this side of the building. God, that's just gorgeous. So you get the full effect here of this wall. It's beautiful sunset time. I'm here at 78 Dobbin Street. Dobbin and Norman. It's an industrial neighborhood. It's border between Williamsburg and Greenpoint, and you should definitely come down. This looks fairly recent. It's just so bright and crisp. See how long it lasts before, you know, other artists start coming around, tagging on top of it, but it's beautiful. And this is Sister SaraBrown saying have a righteous day and peace out.